welcome back to another reading vlog. I decided to change this shelf over because sometimes when I'm filming, you cannot see my fourth wing shelf. And I'm really proud of that shelf. That's like my favorite book series. So I wanted to display it. And on a note, because I'm seeing the dust, the only thing about black shelves, you see the dust and it collects so much dust so quickly. And this bookshelf was my first bookshelf that I bought from Walmart. This is the only one that I have left, and I decided to put the wallpaper in the back. Let me tell you, before you do that, make sure not to do it when the bookshelf is already put together, because that was a straight bitch trying to do that. So my other bookshelves are my Billy bookcases, and I am not putting anything in the back of those because, again, they're already put together and that will be a disaster. So I'm taking a cord out of this and I was struggling. I can't plug it up. Really, that's a wax warmer that I got from Walmart. I want to say last year, but I don't use it as a wax warmer. I use it as like the fourth wing school or whatever. I don't know. I just thought of it and I thought it was cool. So I use it for that because it's all black and I picture like the fourth wing, like school, like dark and omelets and things like that. But yeah, that dust was thick. I hate dusting. Really do hate it. But I do like the black bookcases better than the white ones. I don't know what it is. I think it makes things pop more. So I'm just separating the other books from the other bookcases. And they were more colorful, so I thought they can be on the other bookcase because I really wanted my fourth wing so you could see it when I film or do TikTok videos. So I decided to clean up this part of my room. It was a little messy. That is my Harry Potter warmer. That book loft candle smells really good. I didn't think it was going to because the wallflower is extremely strong, in my opinion. I had to take it out and replace it because that one is actually in my living room because it's that strong. But I have to say the candle was very mild, in which is what I liked. And I'm the type of person that likes scents and smells to hit you in the face. But that in a wallflower, highly suggest that you go smell it. It's going to be stronger than the candle, but the candle is very mild and I really loved it for this room. So I'm just switching it off, cleaning up just a little bit in this area. So there's not very much I can do because I don't have a lot of storage in this room and this room is small. So I ended up going to Walmart and I ended up picking up this book, having no idea what it's about, but I had to have it because the pretty cover, sprayed edges, and yeah, I normally do that. I'll pick up a book and not knowing what it's about. I read that book last year. It was okay. I wasn't a fan of it, so I didn't continue the series. This book I really wanted to pick up, but I didn't. I left it there because I was like, nope, if it's there next week when I have to go back to Walmart or whatever, then I will pick it up. So, have no idea what it was about. It just looked interesting from the cover. And then here is my home away from home. We had to go to Home Depot and pick up a couple things for the house. Yeah, nothing fun there. So I didn't really show anything. Just show me going into the town where the Home Depot was. So I had to clean my knockbox and my tray from my espresso machine. That thing gets grungy when it's not cleaned on a daily basis. I mean, I clean it. Don't get me wrong. I do clean my shit, but sometimes I get lazy. So I'm just cleaning out all the old coffee grounds and clean it with soap. Some items I clean with soap. A lot of it I just rinse it off with really warm water because I don't want nothing to rust or anything. Because if you have an espresso machine and you have tools, those tools are not cheap. Let me just tell you, this stuff is very pricey. So I'm trying to preserve it as much as I can. So then I go and I wipe down the coffee bar and the espresso machine and get it looking brand new. And then I'm putting away the dishes in this video because might as well the dishwasher stopped. And I'm gonna leave you as that. And if you like these types of videos, thanks again so much for tuning in this week. And hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification because it'll let you know when I upload videos. And then till then, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.